Check out this madness, guys. Kamenovo Beach here in Montenegro, just north of Budva, right? So there's a few things about this beach that I really like here. There's no city here, right? So we can still get to it from this tunnel over here. And I'll show you guys the tunnel here. But you can see that it's kind of private. They do have a restaurant here, and you can see that the restaurant, they're shutting it down. They shut it down just yesterday here. There's a guy, he's taking away all of the furniture and all this, and they put up those sandbags just today, right? So to cover the storms here. And we got a beach over here. We also have this abandoned structure on the other side that is super cool looking, and I'll go take a look at that here. But unfortunately, when we're cycling or walking from Budva, this is basically the end of the walkway here, over there at the rocks there. There's no walkway that goes to the next beach or city here. So here we have the tunnel that leads to Becici, right? Which is another small town in Montenegro. And if you go through another tunnel, then we get to Budva, right? So for me on my bike, it's about 2 miles. It's easy peasy. You know, I can go back and forth 5 times a day if I wanted to, you know, so not a big deal. Then we have this little coffee shop here, looking over the beach here. Kind of like a Starbucks. And then we're going to go down to the beach for just a moment, and then we're going to go on to the abandoned structure here. Yeah, the beach is it's better looking when it's sunny outside, right? So yesterday it was more crowded over here. So here we have this beach bar that was open a couple of days ago, and then we have another one on the other side. Same thing, now it's shut down, and here's the beach. Kind of similar to my experience over in Sutomore, right? So I was in Sutomore in October of 2021, as you'll recall there. And similar that they would kind of shut down the properties and restaurants and bars, and some hotels there would shut down for the season here. And we're left with just walking, just enjoying the beach. Now it's warm today, right? It is not October weather, which is kind of a strange, I guess, global warming here. But it is like 78 degrees, 80 degrees. So I went swimming earlier here. So the weather's actually pretty warm here. Kind of strange, but it's like near 80 degrees. And I just took a swim earlier. And now I'm going to go up and show you guys this abandoned structure here, which is kind of the most interesting part of this area here. Now, down here, you've got these concrete platforms. So it's almost like they had some kind of a bar here before, and it's just fallen into ruin here. So check this out, guys. This is like a parking area, but there's also an abandoned hotel or beach club here, which is very cool. It's kind of like this area just died and they just left it as is here. So let's go take a look at the structure here. So this place, guys, you can see this place here. Big open structure here. I suspect this is probably just a restaurant or beach club, back in its heyday, but it's very old. Like this, you can kind of tell that this is probably from the 1970s, 60s, 80s, something like that. We have looks like an old check-in desk here. You can see those little paper, old-fashioned ledger there where they've put people's names and stuff like this here. Keys there. So I suspect maybe what this is, maybe there was some hotel attached to the structure and they knocked it down, right? So now there's no hotel, but there's this structure that is left here. So very kitschy and strange place here. And we've got some graffiti. So the only thing I don't like about this place here is that if you go down in this direction here, so for walking here, this pathway, it ends, you can see this concrete steps going down here. This ends in a dead end over there. So it's a very strange kind of end to the promenade here. Probably they need to do something with this structure so that wow. Now to get over there, you can see those rocks over there. There's a pathway that goes down there, but I haven't taken it yet. It's just through the bushes here. So there's another town that is not that far. It's probably 1,000, 1,500 feet over there. But you can see this place here. It's like we had some squatters over here. You see all this trash all over the place. That is really interesting looking. So somebody broke inside there. So you can tell that the structure, this is not a new building here. 1960s, 1970s, something like this, 1950s, maybe. Now, if we go up the hill here, there is a little street with some condos on it, right? So you can rent those. I actually saw one for rent there. But for me, it's a little bit far to come all the way over here. Or to go to the other street there. Let's take one more look at this here. We got a little bit of a flood going on here. And also that, you see that stuff that just came down there? That's new. This flood wasn't here before. So I got to watch out for the roof collapsing here. Probably, of course, it's not maintained, right? I mean, this thing could come down. So there's the highway up there, right? So there's no sidewalk on the highway, right? So just as previously mentioned in the other video here, it's kind of difficult to get down there.